morning, Redskins fans. It's Kevin Ewald, Hogs Haven. This is 9 in the morning, June 2nd, Saturday. This is the earliest I think I've ever been up on a Saturday morning. I'm going to hang out with Chris Cooley today. This football camp, ask him some questions, run around with some kids. All right, let's do it. All right, I'm here with Chris Cooley at the Chris Cooley camp. What is it most? What do you want these kids to get out most of this camp?
On tight end and quarterback skills.
Cool because all these kids get out
and get some hydration if you want.
Like 6 hours outside for a couple days to run around a ton.
Coach Sample giving those dogs a rest.
There's a ton of good coaches here, and there's a ton of people who know a lot about football. And I think they give them some really good tips, and I think they teach them a lot about playing the game. But I think the thing that the kids like the most is actually playing at the end, and that's I don't know. I guess I'm circling around a million ways to say I want them to have a good time and enjoy the camp, and I think they all do.
Is it true that you were able to install Jim Zorn's entire playbook in the first 10 minutes?
Come on, we're not picking colors. Just grab one and go.
Every playbook takes a little bit of time, but it wasn't. I don't know. Football's football. It's not football.
You know, I saw the QB drills, and there weren't the slip and slides and the balls. Those didn't make it over.
If we could have got all the BOSU balls or the big gym balls, I think that would have been a lot of fun.
On the field. There's a gate
I don't know. I didn't hate that. I don't know if it was the best use of time always, but I think they liked it.
Family members, USO.
How much has Albert Haynesworth as a teammate helped prepare you for dealing with 100 children?
I think Albert Haynesworth has mostly helped me deal with how to address the media with one player, and now I can just develop a perfect routine that I say every time for RG3, because
let's get a drink going.
Here we go. Wants to talk about like one guy every year,
yeah,
so
yeah.
I don't know. It's
are you teaching these kids 50 gut?
Actually, this isn't even part of the interview, but I had like all my old Joe Gibbs playbooks out, and it's hilarious looking through all the formations, like spread, dot, whiz, 40 gut, still, all the old terminology. But as a tight end, I like the zone blocking scheme much more than the Joe Gibbs bang your head into a guy and let's drive him 6 yards downfield. It's actually funny.
Do not leave any of those wrappers or bottles on the field.
Inside zone plays, and when they had the Hogs and they were bigger than everyone else, and they just drove them. They drive guys 5 yards off the ball, 6 yards off the ball. And I remember at the end of the first year, Joe was in awe of why we weren't knocking guys 6 yards off the ball. And it was like,
we can get a couple trash cans up here as well.
We want to. They're just really big now too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Preston says,
and that whole history and that whole everything with those guys is amazing.
Sure when we're done drinking,
I was happy to be a part of it.
We say thank you to Body Armor.
One of my most
thank you to Chris Cooley for providing us with the body armor.
People, I don't know who did it, but someone started comparing Laribius to Grimm, which I don't think is fair to him. The guy's
not fair to Russ.
Straight from SMU to a Hall of Famer, yeah.
I don't know. I didn't make that comparison yet, but Russ.
I've heard you do a good Joe Gibbs impersonation.
I don't do Joe Gibbs impersonation.
Not anymore.
It's Jordan Palmer. That was the best at that.
That's a good Shanahan impersonation. He's always arms crossed.
Yeah, I'm not a good Shanahan impersonator either. I say way too much. They probably hate me because I'm too open.
What impersonations do you do?
None for you.
None?
No, I'm done embarrassing myself. Trying to be done.
So last question here. You have a lot of people like me who have never played football, yet we're very eager to critique all of you guys. What question would you have for the media? Like, what is it that we don't know, game in and game out, and in practices that just, when you read stuff, you're like, these guys are clueless?
I mean, I think the thing the media is usually good with.
Once again, the parents rumors. With the USO of Metro Washington, if you can meet me at the all-up area, the 50-yard line.
But as far as like week in, week out, if you're not, honestly, I believe this. If you're not with the team, you don't know. I mean, you could play football. You can be Troy Aikman. You still don't know what's going on. The way they're running those plays, the way that offense is being designed. It's I don't know. I think the media does a good job trying to do what they have to do. You have to respect that. And football is what it is because it's a sport people love, and the media is what develops that. Whether we like it or not, or whether we like what they say about us, it really doesn't matter. We're entertainers, and you guys are helping us live that dream.
So when your career is done, you think you're gonna be more media or go into coaching, or what do you think?
I'm an artist, man.
Stick to art.
I don't know what I'm gonna do when I'm done. I don't want to be done yet. So
Yeah.
it's a kid's game. It's fun to be in the locker room and act like a 17-year-old every day. So I'm gonna keep trying to do that.
All right, man. Cheers.